Good morning. Citizen Pash has asked to see you, urgently. He must know that remains to be seen. Lead the way.
Danton, you traitor! How could you?
Hello, Bosch.
Fidel, thank you for coming at such a short notice. Danton betrayed me. Danton, we used to be allies.
Oh, did he?
I asked for his help, but he never came. You did.
We are friends, Jean.
I must destroy him. Make him pay. We must.
Oh, that's cute. He still thinks I'm his friend. Oh. Okay. Okay, so strong. Humility is strong against bullheaded. Manipulation is good against withdrawn. These two I'm still working out. That's just weak, and that's very weak.
I don't understand. What did they accuse you of? You, of all people, when everyone knows that Paris blooms under your direction.
Apparently, I betrayed France. I am not a saint, I know, but treason? And who is accusing me? That political whore, Danton? I do not know for sure, but I can feel that he was involved in those accusations.
Okay.
I do not believe that you would enter an alliance with Danton without having some proof of his misdeeds. Tell me, do you have any documents that could be used against him?
Are you planning to betray me too? You cannot.
Oh, well, no, that backfired.
No. I hoped that it would be possible to find a true friend in this city.
Once the trial begins, your fate will be set. If there is any evidence for treason, the accused cannot be saved. I can, however, make sure that evidence will never be disclosed. But to do that, I need to have proof of Danton's misdeeds. That is the only way. Where do you keep it, Jean?
You can trust me, good sir.
Nobody will openly object to Danton, knowing that he can fabricate evidence of treason. They are scared. I, however, am willing to stick my neck out because I believe in the long-term benefits of our friendship. That alone should convince you.
I'm not sure that I deserve your friendship. I have done something despicable. They told me to, and now you are my only hope.
What did they tell you?
All proof against Danton is hidden in a safe in my office. Ask my assistant for the key.
Thank you, Bosch. I know what to do with it.
No, thank you. I misjudged you, Fidel. You are a true friend.
Yeah.
Of course, Jean. Of course.
Yeah, of course. I'm a great friend. Oh. Oh, this game brings out the worst in me. Okay, well, on to the next case. I think this is going to be another filler. It's a short one, isn't it? Yeah. And probably an easy one. Everyone wants her, him, everyone wants this person dead. Except the revolutionaries. I don't know why the revolutionaries like him. What are we trying to find out? Did he confess to his crime? They never do. Was his act counter-revolutionary in nature? They always is. How did the student recognize Laura Dufour's skull? And how did the defendant explain the fact that he was desecrating? What was this guy doing? What was he doing? Okay. Let's read this. If you want to read in your own time, just pause. I'm going to pause as well and read it and then come back. Okay? Okay. So it looks like we know for sure he sells corpses to doctors and the medical workers, you know, for medical purposes, which is bad. I mean, it's bad. Okay, it's no one gave their permission to do that. But it also looks like he didn't just sell corpses. He desecrated them, of which you haven't got any proof of, and some of them he killed, like this one, which again we don't really have proof of, except finding the... Okay, we have proof. We found the body. Personality. No. Body in woodshed. That's evidence. Laura's skull is evidence. Acquaintance with... That's testimony? Shit, that was a trap. Testimony. Sentence for sexual harassment. Shit. They call me... People call me the Night Hag. I do not ask for your nickname, but your given name and surname. Ah, well, my mum baptised me Edmund. Edmund Mallet. You are accused of murdering Marquis de Sivrac, Hector Duford's daughter, desecrating her remains and selling her skull. How do you plead to those charges? The remains were found at the defendant's place. I ain't seen them before. Are you implying that you did not hide them there? Me? No, I didn't hurt her. Why would I hide a body? Sure, somebody probably dumped that body as a joke, right? Come on, man. Locked. Okay, let's check this one. Is this the skull that you sold to Jules Marot? It didn't look like that when he took it. What do you mean? Well, it's bleached as white as alabaster, and I don't have time for crap like that. You've got to boil it, let it dry in the sun, boil it again, let it dry, and it don't pay much less for a dirty ones. Then who cleaned the skull? Ask who bought it. A student? I mean... You seem perfectly able to clean bones, given your knowledge of the subject. I used to do it in the past, but like I said, it's not worth it. Where do these freaks come from? It's going to be hard defending you, man. Did the defendant try to persuade Laura Dufort to commit adultery? Ah, you know what they say in the village? If you don't at least whistle at a girlie, she'll be mad at you, but I didn't do nothing more. Speak precisely. Did you call out to her or not? I called something. You know, like, let's go upstairs, sweetheart. But it wasn't just talking. How did the victim react to that? talking.
One time, she cursed me all unladylike, threw stones at me and ran through the gate. Maybe a bit angry, true.
There's your motive. That flesh-eating savage wanted revenge. I doubt he wanted revenge, but I wouldn't put it past him. Is that why you killed her?
No! I might be a skirt chaser, but I'm no killer.
Possibly. Summon the witness. Please introduce yourself.
Jules Marotte, Monsieur les Jules.
What was your relationship with the murdered Laura Dufour?
She was the closest person in the world to me. I have known her my entire life, and this disgusting vagrant,
Monsieur les Jules. I loved her. Did she love you back?
Unfortunately, she did not. But I am certain she would sooner or later have developed feelings for me. Yeah, sure.
Are you sure that the skull purchased from the accused belongs to the victim?
Absolutely.
What gives you such confidence in this conviction? Can you prove it?
Laura lost her right upper incisor as a child. Unfortunately, it was my fault. That was how I knew it belonged to her. Good Lord.
It could be mere coincidence.
Monsieur les Juges, I know what I'm talking about. Everything looks as it should. The jawline, the distance between the eyes. That scoundrel probably raped Laura, killed her, and then took off her head.
I'm not so sure anymore.
Did Mal tell you where he found the skull?
Yes,
but he lied. He supposedly dug it up from the old part of the cemetery.
When did you notice whose skull was in your possession?
Well, only when I started sketching it did the resemblance strike me.
Yeah, I'm not sure. How did the remains of Laura Dufour come to be inside the defendant's woodshed?
How should I know? Confess already, been done with it.
It is hard to ignore obvious conclusions when one finds a decapitated body in a construction used by the defendant.
Come on, sir. If I, did this and that, I'd bury her instead of keeping her in the shed. I got keys to the cemetery. I could have dumped her in a crypt and they'd never have found her.
Do not listen to his excuses. If he took her to this place to rape and murder her, then he would hide the body in the shed because it was nearby. How do you respond to that?
I didn't kill nobody. Only an ass. Money or what? Secures the shed. Anyone can enter it and drop a deader. That she was lying on my place don't mean I killed her.
If the accused did not kill her, then who did?
I don't know. Maybe that student. Shameless rapist.
Poor guy. Well, he's gonna have to die now. Did the defendant confess to the crime? No. Counter-revolution? Not really. How did the student recognize it? She had a chipped tooth. How did the defendant explain the fact that he was desecrating corpses? Doing it for science. Well, you know, he's gonna have to die, because acquittal is gonna be very bad. I'm sorry, man. I really wanted to save you, but I messed up on the questions and I haven't got enough evidence. You're gonna have to die. But you know, you're old, you lived a long life, right? Good life, I hope. I'm really sorry. I sentence citizen Edmund Mall to be guillotined. Lead the condemned out. Paris will be a safer place. Wonderful, bloodthirsty crowd. So his come on. He wasn't doing it for science? Oh well. Oh, he's probably doing it for money. Yeah, that makes more sense. Let's speak to the common folk. Carefree. Attached. Okay, weak. This order shall be suppressed with the brutal strength of our truth. No turning back now. Nope, that didn't work. We are not only mourning the victims, but the convict's soul as well. But do not mistake our compassion for weakness. Okay, yeah, they like that. And future generations will remember that we were not cowards. It needs to be done. I lost reputation. Great. But I lost 3 reputations in all that. I wonder if someone will buy my head. Sorry, man. That'll never get easy. Fundraising for the orphanage. That sounds nice. Where deputies will come over dinner. How nice of you to be such a generous host. Oh, let's go fundraising. Difficult times create even more difficult childhoods. We cannot give those children their parents back, but we can give them some hope. And you know, it makes everyone happy, so that's always a big plus. I need you to be happy especially, so ba-ba! Makes everyone else happy. Now let's see what's happened here. Oh, I'm slowly taking this. Holy shit. Ah, fuck's sake. Okay. Oversensitive. Attached. Okay, well I've got 2 here. So manipulation is good against over. Okay. You have the wrong man. Thank goodness you don't hurt him. Look at, oh, we've gone through this already. Let's just skip. Why is that? Because you caught a covert, blah blah blah. You're harming the revolution and you're harming yourselves. You do important work for the Republic. Ah. Well, I freed him, so lost 1 point in the midst of all that. Scheiße, look at all these people. Jesus. I need to get more of these guys. How do I recruit? Can I recruit here? I don't know. All I know is increase my influence here, and I'll take that. Let's see here first. Let's see if there's... Oh! A successful intrigue. Is it? Oh yeah, because I fudged that up. Did I fudge it up? I take a live but being played by someone everyone to the mayor. He is too cautious to let you attack him. You must catch him off guard. Beatrice was able to escape the guards and send a message to Marie Pache. She told her to be at Rue Saint-Maur with the money to compensate for the damage done by their relationship. We must intervene. Beatrice turned out to be unreasonable. Instead of saving her life and running to the other side of Europe, she remained in Paris to engage in blackmail, extorting money from a person she was supposed to love. The entire plan will collapse if she talks about the testimony we made her sign. Send the guards alone or go with the guards? Do I want to be seen? I think if I send the guards alone, they're going to arrest her. If it backfires, then, you know, I'm not attached to this mess. But if I go with the guards, I might have more success. I'm gonna go with the guards. Oh shit.
Are you going to kill me now? Will you arrest me only because I was somebody's mistake? Because someone treated me like a possible source of income and nothing more? What does your heart tell you, Monsieur le Juge?
Come, Marie. It will be like it never happened, I promise.
Well, I've got blood on my hands now. I'm sure if I sent the guards alone, they might have shot her. Which I don't know if that's better or not. Okay, well, let's see what the next day brings us.
Ta-ta!